Good morning. It's a beautiful day in the Ozarks. It is Friday, February 28th at 6:32 in the morning. We are getting into the springtime area here in the Ozarks. Be March very soon. It's 41 degrees, going to get up to almost 70 today. So it's going to be a really beautiful day. So on days like this in the spring, um, probably close to the end of March, Mom would get the fishing bug on the farm, and she would send my brother and I out to outside to the side of the house and to the barn side to dig up worms, to go fishing with. And we would spend, not a long time, maybe 20, 30 minutes digging up worms, and we'd get maybe 100. And then we would go out either to the pond on the property, or go to a place that was another person's pond about 5 miles away. His name was Moose, and we'd go to Moose's pond. He's long deceased by now, but it was fun. We'd go fishing all day long. We'd keep what we catch, we'd clean it, put it in the freezer, eat it. The worms by the house, so if she knew we were going to go the next day, she would turn the hose on and let the water run to get the worms to come closer to the surface and make it easier to dig them up. Up at the barn on the east side of the house was shady most of the time, because we had the barn lip came down over it, and with all the manure and runoff from the chickens and rabbits that we had in there, it made it pretty easy to find lots of worms, and it was like a gold mine every time. And then once we got back from fishing, we would go and dump them back into the areas where we got them, so that we could go get them again. I remember her garden, because we used the fertilizer, the manure out of the barn in the garden. The garden was always another good spot to go dig up worms, and it really made the ground nutrient rich for for all our crops to grow. But the most fish I caught in a day out of Moose's pond, I've got a picture somewhere in my big stack way in the day, where you had to guess when you took pictures, see how they developed. I caught about 8 or 9 2, 3, 4 pound bass out of that pond. Those were done with plastic worms mostly, but then we would throw full worms out and get catfish with them too. Then we would take our chicken liver out with us to the ponds and over to Bryant Creek at Bell Bridge. That was another good place too, to catch some fish. So this is about it. The cute little worm popping up out of the ground, and yeah. So here's my final drawing. I hope you have a great Friday, and thanks for tuning in.